The Georgia school shooting suspect has been arrested and charged, authorities say. The father of the Apalachee High School shooting suspect has been arrested in connection with the shooting that left 4 people dead, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Colin Gray, 54, has been charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children, the GBI said Thursday. His son, Colt Gray, a 14-year-old student, is accused of killing 2 students and 2 teachers with an AR-style rifle in the Wednesday shooting. 9 more people were hospitalized. The teen has been charged with 4 counts of felony murder, according to charging documents obtained by CNN. He is expected to be tried as an adult, the GBI and Barrow County Sheriff have said. The charges against Colin Gray stem from him knowingly allowing his son to have a weapon, GBI Director Chris Hosey said at a news conference Thursday. CNN is working to determine whether Colin Gray has legal representation. When reached by phone on Thursday, the Barrow County Public Defender's Office could not confirm if they were representing him and had no comment. CNN has made several attempts to reach Colin Gray by phone and in person at the family home. Colin Gray told investigators this week he had purchased the gun used in the killings as a holiday present for his son in December 2023, according to 2 law enforcement sources with direct knowledge of the investigation. One source told CNN the AR-15 style rifle was purchased at a local gun store as a Christmas present. The timeline the teen's father provided to authorities would put the gun purchase months after authorities first contacted Gray and his family to investigate school shooting threats made online. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office in Georgia closed that investigation because the tip about the threat could not be substantiated. Wednesday's mass shooting, which happened just weeks into the new school year, was the 45th school shooting so far this year and the deadliest U.S. school shooting since the March 2023 massacre at the Covenant School in Nashville that left 6 people dead. Live updates, the latest on the Georgia high school shooting. The 9 people who were hospitalized are expected to make a full recovery, authorities said Thursday. While another community grieves another senseless school shooting, investigators are revealing more details about the case. Here's what we know: how everybody's worst nightmare unfolded. The teen suspect left his Algebra 1 class around 9:45 a.m., his classmate Lila Sayarath told CNN. The classroom doors lock automatically, and near the end of class, the suspect knocked on the door to try to come back in, Lila said. Another student went to open the door but apparently saw the gun and refused to let him in, Lila said. That diversion may have saved her life. I think he wanted to come to us first, Lila said. Instead, the shooter turned to a nearby classroom and opened fire, and you hear about 10 to 15 rounds back to back, Lila said. The first report of an active shooter came in around 10:20 a.m. 2 school resource officers and other law enforcement quickly arrived, Hosey said. I heard gunshots outside my classroom and people screaming, people begging not to get shot, said 14-year-old student Macy Wright. And then people sitting beside me were just shaking and crying. One of the school resource officers confronted the shooter, who surrendered and was taken into custody, Barrow County Sheriff Judd Smith said. The suspect, Colt Gray, is being held Thursday at Gainesville Regional Youth Detention Centers, the Georgia Department of Juvenile Justice told CNN. He will make his first court appearance Friday, department spokesperson Glenn Allen said. Colt Gray is continuing to cooperate with investigators, Smith told CNN on Thursday. The suspect told investigators, I did it, while being questioned and was still talking after being read his Miranda rights, according to Smith. Georgia Bob Brian Kemp called the mass shooting everybody's worst nightmare. But it's a nightmare shared by many Americans across the country. So far this year, the United States has suffered at least 385 mass shootings. According to the Gun Violence Archive, which defines mass shootings as those in which 4 or more victims are shot. That's an average of more than 1.5 mass shootings every day. Beloved teachers and students were killed. 2 14-year-old students, Christian Angulo and Mason Schermerhorn, went to school and never came home. The shooter also killed 53-year-old math teacher Christina Irami and 39-year-old math teacher and assistant football coach Richard Aspinwall.